Yes, it's a red flag if she has male friends. You're gonna have all these guys around you, and you think that they're your friends, but in reality, all of them want to sleep with you. Well, maybe not all of them, but 95%. Literally text any guy on your phone right now, "Hey, do you want to come over?" And I guarantee you, they're gonna say yes. But you're not gonna do that because you love the attention that comes with having all of these guys around you. And not only that, but girls use it as a weapon to make their boyfriends jealous. Someone commits a sexual assault. The only person to blame is the person who commits the sexual assault. Right off the bat, victims are not to blame for their own sexual assault. But I also think that if you've put yourself in a risky situation, then you've put yourself in a risky situation. We do this as women every day. We make decisions about what sort of situations we're gonna put ourselves in. If I walk through a sketchy neighborhood and I'm holding a designer bag and someone takes it from me, it's not my fault, it's the fault of the person who took it. However, I did also make a bad decision. Two things can be true at once. It's not a good idea to walk through a sketchy neighborhood holding a designer bag, just the same way it's not a good idea to go to a frat party where all the guys are drunk and acting like pigs. It's just not a good idea to put yourself in bad situations. Back in the day, most of the time, you would wait for somebody to make the first move. It could be the first date, it could be the third day, it might be the man, it might be the woman, whatever. But now, my friends have noticed that the man has stopped making the first move. And all my girlfriends are like, they're waiting. The third date, the fourth date, a week later, he hasn't kissed me, he's barely even touched me. So I asked my guy friends that are single, and they're like, you never know where a woman is gonna go with that story. I ain't touching nobody. I asked one, and he said, there's no way I'm risking my life for a hug. These guys would much rather be lonely than end up in prison. You could have a loving relationship, but one day your girl gets a mood swing and all of a sudden you need a lawyer. Guys, my recommendation is get your passports. Yes, it's a red flag if she has male friends. You're gonna have all these guys around you and you think that they're your friends, but in reality, all of them want to sleep with you. Well, maybe not all of them, but 95%. Literally text any guy on your phone right now, "Hey, do you want to come over?" And I guarantee you, they're gonna say yes. But you're not gonna do that because you love the attention that comes with having all of these guys around you. And not only that, but girls use it as a weapon to make their boyfriends jealous. You want to know the real reason why you shouldn't be on birth control? Women on birth control make massively different mate choices. There was this experiment called the sweaty t-shirt study. Basically, they took a bunch of guys who weren't allowed to wear cologne or deodorant for a week. Then they were all given these white cotton t-shirts and they were forced to run on a treadmill for a certain amount of time. Then those white t-shirts were put into a plastic bag and then given to a random group of women. The women then took the t-shirts and rated them on which scent they found the most attractive. But here's what's interesting. The men that they found the most attractive were those who had the biggest difference in their immune system profile. So if me and a guy had two very different immune systems and we had a kid, our child would be very well protected against many different diseases, as opposed to if we had two similar immune system profiles. But what's really scary is that the women in the study who were on birth control either randomly selected their mate or chose one that went completely against their reproductive success.